I never was much at singing, and I ain't a musical bloke, but I play the madmic and the banjo to the beat of the government stroke. To the beat of the government stroke I play while the foreman calls the tune, and the rattle of gravel on the banjo blade is all I hear till noon. With my head down low and my tailbone high, sweat running down my brow, and a big yellow sign saying men at work, I show all the people how. A council man, he can swing a pick or a shovel the whole day long, digging up drains and ditches for a pittance and a song.
Actually keep them cool, but if you're going through water, it helps get your bow wave up and it protects your motor from the water, reduces the water coming in back into your water bay. Because once you get motion going, no water will go in there, but it will keep going underneath the vehicle. Right. If you only tuck water in, it's going to come in through here. You've got some gauze there, lets the air through, that reduces the water.
I often see vehicles with the green stuff on
the
front.
The shade mesh.
Yeah, shade cloth.
That's exactly what it does. Especially four-wheel drives.
Yeah.
Keeps the vehicle cool, but you go through water, it's like putting up a wall. Pushes the water out of the way, keeps it down, saves water getting into your motor area. If you can't do that and you go through water and you want to protect it, Hessian bag, sheet of plastic, we just tuck it underneath there, and down.
And drop your bonnet and lock it there.
Lock it on. It just helps protect things. When the vehicle stops, you're out of trouble, you're not getting the job done. I don't want to see people hold it up here and let it go.
No, it's not a good thing.
Come out, first thing I do when I come out to take the vehicle out, I check my aerials. It's communication, it's your lifeline. You need help, you've got your aerials there. I do that, I check the tyres, I check the logical things. Right? From time to time, if you're in the vehicle, even if you're the only driver, don't just check your seatbelt. Check a lot of them. Just even from not being used, they can deteriorate. You can have problems with them. Upholstery, well, it's just a good thing to keep an eye on. Make sure no one's been smoking in there, whatnot. Engine, kick it over, make sure it's starting okay. Windscreens, all your windows should be as clean as possible. If you go out, get them filled, you come back, grab the hose, give it a quick hose down. Just the hose will knock most of the dirt off. Your transmission, you'll feel that when you're in the vehicle. This one to me is a little bit firm, but could be just because it's new.
No, rebuilt.
Okay, rebuilt. Radio, it's got radio cassette. If you're going a long distance, it's good to have a bit of extra music there, so you get spots where you got no. It just makes the trip a bit more enjoyable. Check your steering, make sure it's not stiff. If it's stiff, check your tyres if you can, as soon as you can. Or, in this case, make sure your hubs aren't locked in. But if you're out off-road, your hubs will be locked in, the steering will be a bit stiffer, but you still shouldn't make a great deal of difference. Make sure your warning devices are working, which is your horn. As I said, aerials, check for any rust, because if we start getting rust in here, we can get it treated as soon as we can, so as it's getting bigger and having a major job. Check your tyres, check your tyre pressure, check the walls of your tyre. I want to go around the side. Just check the walls, just have a quick look there, and then if you're standing at the front, make sure it's even, that you're not getting wear on the tyres. These ones we are, if you know about it, but it's just a matter of waiting for the other vehicle. Check all four tyres, check your spare. Most people, even in cars, forget their spares, they go on to use it and it's flat. And all tyres, if without use, they'll all go down. See, rubber's porous to a point. You rule that air out. It can be a brand new tyre, it can be 6 months old, never used, it can still go flat. Got creature comforts like the air conditioner, make sure it works every now and then, even in the winter. Put it up when you're driving along. put it on for a while. Keep everything working properly. Things that normally break down because they've been used, they normally break down because of lack of use. There's more dramas with that one. If it's like a vehicle, you let it sit for 6 months. Come along to start, you're going to have problems. Diesel motors, the more the work, the better they perform. It's not to the design. Your brakes, when you drive along, check them. Go through water. Drive up the road 50 metres with your brakes just down a bit to dry them out. Nothing worse than going through water, cruising up the road at 80 km an hour, hit your brakes and you oh, no brakes. Or patchy brakes, they're just sticking a bit.
Yeah.
Just have them right, nice and warm. If you've been driving all day and you go through water, 9 out of 10 times you'll be right anyway because the heat of them will just dry the water straight out. You won't have too much of a problem. Always check your lights. I don't care if you're going out of a daytime or a night time. We go out on a job, check your lights before you leave. Make sure every light is working. If it's not working, you say, hold it, we can't go, fix up the bulb or find the fuse or whatever. Check your hazard lights, parkers, indicators. You got a trailer. Make sure that all the lights are working on it. I don't want to hear, well, they were working when I left. There's 9 out of 10 times people will say, you didn't check. Yeah, like it will happen. You go and drive out, a bulb might drop out, or one might blow. But just check them. At least if you know, if you've checked them before you've gone, you'll be right. Get 2 people. One sits in the vehicle, turns the lights on, and everyone checks them.
We definitely need that for the brake lights.
Brake lights, hazard lights, indicators. I think half this town's got one problem. They don't know where the indicator is.
Are you not
Generally.
Or they're after better resale value on their lights.
I forgot them in this town.
Hazard lights, make sure your hazard lights are working. We're out in the field, we're going to be using them.
Yeah.
Make sure they're working before we go out. While you're sitting there warming up the vehicle and loading up, just flick them on, just have a look. Takes 3 seconds to have a quick look at them, make sure they're working. If you've got squat lights or anything. Make sure we put the right fuel in the vehicle. It's a diesel vehicle, diesel. Most of the time we should be right because you've got someone who's got time normally goes in and fills it up anyway. But if you're going out, as soon as you open the cab, it says it's got diesel written on it.
Or unleaded.
That's got diesel. That's got diesel. I'm talking about the SES vehicles. Your own, most people know what their own car is. Then again, I know people that go into the servo and just fill it up. They don't know what fuel's going in there. Don't know where the oil goes or water goes or whatever. They take the car to the service station. They do all the work. They don't know if the car has a jack or not. You go through, find out that this one's got a jack. I'll tell you right now. We don't have a jack in the vehicle.
Oh no.
Oh, we do, but it's not really
Designed for the job.
not really designed for the job. Like most people buy these for hard, heavy roads, just normal bitumen roads.
Yeah.
You go out and whoop whoop. What we really need is a good high jack.
Yeah.
An
Have we got
off-road jack.
airbags though? There, total airbags?
I don't know whether we've got them or not, but you can get them. They just start your motor up, put it on in the exhaust, put it underneath your car,
Yeah.
with a bag on there. On the exhaust, when it gets up to a height, turn the valve.
Yeah.
It's beautiful because like if you're out in muddy conditions or something like that, you get it flat.
Sandy
up.
conditions.
It also works out good because you set that up while you're fixing up the tyre, you can get sticks and stuff underneath there to make sure you're not bumped. In a minute we'll have a look.
Let this be a reminder to you all that this organization will not tolerate failure.
Oops! I did it again, baby. Yeah!
What led you through the hopelessly tangled underbrush of private security organizations to our door, Stellar word of mouth? Our fine client roster? Those flyers we put up in that public urinal?